drag it? Up and down the street.
Drag it out of town.
Get rid of it. Drag it out of town. Get him to the hunt. Kill him. Drag him out of town.
That ought to help Skinny, but
Drag it.
what are they doing? Who is it?
It's John Cord. Drag it.
Are they killing him? Are they? Are they?
Yes, Ralph, they're killing him.
Make them stop it. Yeah? All of it, stop it! You make them stop it.
What about your eyes?
That's enough. That's all. Who's on the horse?
Me, Mr. Hamilton. Tom Powers.
Is he still alive?
Yes, sir. Got a couple of more runs up and down this street.
Where's Brewster?
Right here, Mr. Hamilton.
You're the law here. I put you in office myself. What kind of a lawman permits a thing like this to happen in the streets of Hamilton before his eyes?
Mr. Hamilton, do you know who that is lying there?
My brother told me.
Maybe Douglas didn't tell you right. That's John Cord, Mr. Hamilton. John Cord.
Yes, right. Same word.
You're right, Mr. Hamilton. You put me in office. Everybody here owes you something one way or another for the good we used to have. Now, John Cord came riding down the street bold as daylight.
Why shouldn't he, Brewster? He served his time.
The town don't feel that way. When he wouldn't leave, they wanted him hanged. I told him I'd let him off with a dragging. Then strap him to his horse and hit him out.
That's John Cord, Mr. Hamilton. If it hadn't been for him, you'd be able to see it's me on this horse.
He's responsible for my little daughter never walking. Never walking again, Mr. Hamilton. You forgot?
I forget nothing. I want Cord lifted into my wagon. I'm taking him to my place. Put him into my wagon now. Is that clear? Do you hear me? Do I have to do it myself? I will.
No, Ralph.
No, Ralph.
I wouldn't, Mr. Hamilton.
Douglas. None of you knows what's good for you. Help me get this man into my wagon so I can keep him alive. So I can keep you all alive.
Better let me strap him to his horse and head him out of town.
If none of you will help me, my wife and my brother will. Janice? Douglas?
I wouldn't do that.
That goes for me, too. He took this from me, Mr. Hamilton. I mean it. I'll kill anybody that tries to help him.
I'm with Tom, Mr. Hamilton. My wife's in the cemetery because of him and his men.
My brother's out there, too.
You can't see my store, Mr. Hamilton. Was over there. His horsemen ran through it. They wrecked it. Like you could see if you could see. I've never been able to get it started again.
I'm doing this for your own good. Go ahead, Douglas. They won't shoot you.
I'm afraid they will, Mrs. Hamilton. Your husband refuses to realize that's John Cord.
I know who he is, Brewster. I sent for him. All right, Janice.
lie still, John. Otherwise, you're bound to get dirt fever.
Janice Wilson. You got your hair done up.
Please lie down. You might have a concussion.
Seems like you were always worried about some kind of concussion. Heads like mine don't get broken.
Please lie down till the doctor comes.
You know, you'd think a girl so good at worrying about a man's health to be able to worry a little bit about his spirits.
Don't, you'll make it worse.
A man's in prison, eating gall and getting madder every day for 5 years. A letter from his girl will do a whole lot for his spirit.
I'm not your girl. I married Ralph Hamilton.
A new bride?
No, we've been married 5 years.
Didn't waste any time.
I owed you nothing. You saw to that.
I don't know about that.
You think after what you did to Ralph, you could walk in here and help yourself to his wife?
He used to wear my ring. Should be my privilege to kiss the bride.
When a man blinds another man, he loses his privileges.
You think I didn't remember that? Every day, every night for 5 years? I better go find out what your husband wants.
Who is it? Who is it? Walk so I can hear you. Cord? My ears have eyes, Cord. So does my memory. Douglas, get out and stay out.
You might need my help, Ralph.
When I need you, I'll send for you. No use to me any longer, this Winchester. Fiddle with it just to keep my hands busy.
The territorial prison at Yuma is underground. Before I even got used to the daylight, they handed me your message.
Still had eyes. Did you read it? Oh, it's a good rifle.
Yeah, well, you didn't ask me to ride 300 miles to talk about your rifle.
I've got a herd for you to move.
You've got a herd for me to move. I'm John Cord, remember?
I remember.
Nobody in his right mind had asked John Cord to move a herd now.
Nobody but John Cord could move a herd this size. There are 5,000 head of 4 ringers.
I'm looking at this room. Doesn't make me think you're desperate. Doesn't make me think moving 5,000 head of cattle is life or death.
Rooms don't change much. Bank accounts do.
Yeah, but a man with 5,000 head of cattle.
They're not all mine. Almost everybody in Hamilton owns some of them. That herd can make a dying cow come to life again.
Well, that makes my heart bleed.
It's a long time now I've been hating you too, Cord. Can't we let that be over and done with?
Why? Because that's the way you want it? Because you can't find anyone else crazy enough to move a herd for you at this time of year?
If you get them to Fort Clemson, you'll be a top trail boss again. I'll pay you $15,000 in advance.
15,000? Your conscience bother you that much?
I need you that much.
What's the matter with Garth?
He began to deal from the bottom of the year this happened. By the time I was able to take hold again, he had half my cattle and was in business for himself. He'd like to see the name of the town changed from Hamilton to Garthville.
Well, there's always little brother Douglas.
He's a green kid. He'd bring 100 head to Fort Clemson if he got there at all. Oh. You're the man, Cord, if you'll do it. The Army needs beef for the troops and the Indian reservations. They're paying good. I'll pay you good.
I'd be in a position to ruin you myself without half trying, wouldn't I?
Yes. Yes, you would.
Well, I'm not going to do that to you, Ralph. So I'll just take my torn shirt and my reputation.
Forget the past, Cord.
Nobody else has forgotten it. Nobody helped him forget it.
You've got to ride trail for me, Cord.
You got Janice, Ralph. The score's even. You can make it. You try.
Mr. Card, where do you think you're going?
That's my business.
You turned him down.
What'd you expect?
Do you know what it cost my brother to ask you?
I know.
I hate you so much it burns my guts. But if you have to see all of us Hamiltons crawl, well, I'll crawl too.
I don't care what you Hamiltons do.
You can't turn him down, not after what you've done to him. You might sleep a little better, Mr. Cord, if you squared part of your account.
I spent 5 years in prison squaring that account. I sleep fine.
You're not going anywhere. Even?
You're wasting your time, little brother. I can't get mad at a kid I taught to ride and shoot.
Well, I'm not a little kid anymore.
Then why don't you take the herd?
You know why. You like hearing me say it because I'm not good enough. Now take the gun. I'll shoot anyway.
I wouldn't want to kill you, Junior. You've got so much learning ahead of you.
There's little Johnny. Well, little Johnny. George Washington Jeffrey. I ain't seen you for some time, little Johnny. Where you been? You remember my kid brother?
Thomas Jefferson, Jeffrey?
Now, where he's been's his affair. Now, how's your daddy?
He's been dead for some years now.
Oh, no. Well, now, I knew he'd been ailing, but, well, I'm sorry, little Johnny. Looks like you've been ailing, too, eh, Thomas Jefferson?
What he looks like's his affair.
Thanks, Thomas Jefferson. Well, who you boys working for now?
We ain't. We just quit Garth in his place. Crazy fool thinks he can take his herd to Fort Clemson this time of year.
He ain't got a chance. Most of them rivers is bone dry.
For once, George Washington's right about something. Only one trail boss I ever heard of might make it. He wouldn't try, would he, John?
Yeah, I thought when I laid eyes on little Johnny that maybe that's what he come back for. We ain't seen you for some time, little Johnny.
What he come back for is his affair.
You know, I was thinking of having a drink. Either you boys interested?
Interested? No.
Well, the only thing he's interested in is when you're going to ask us.
George Washington? Thomas Jefferson?
Getting worse every time you set foot in it.
Just like every place else in town. Waiting for the undertaker to come along and bury it.
Whiskey.
Cork the bottle. You're not drinking in my saloon.
Well, there ain't no trouble, Mr. Granger. These fellows just came in.
I said cork the bottle. We're fed up with your troublemaking.
I'm having a drink with two of my friends, Granger. Maybe we'll have another. When I'm finished, I'll leave here just like anybody else.
Now listen, Cord.
Wash off the war paint, Granger.
You were glad enough to have his business when his trail herders were dropping their wages in you two. That was before he got his men dead drunk and turned them loose to ruin us all. Trail Town should be prepared to take care of itself. Wouldn't you say? Yeah. Yeah, I'd say.
Heard you were back. Glad to see you.
Well, Gar. Set up a bottle for my old cooks. Join me.
Something to say to you. Just a minute.
Roughed you up a little, huh? Is that what you had to say to me? No. You turned Hamilton down?
Maybe.
Suppose he told you I'm moving herd tomorrow.
You mentioned it.
A lot of trails we rode together, Cord. A lot of things I learned from you.
You can forget him.
Some things a man doesn't forget. Like John Cord's rule for a herd drinking special. Always carry your own keg of whiskey. Let the men break it open in camp to let off some steam. Keeps them from wrecking an innocent town.
No one seemed to remember that at the trial.
My herd gets to Fort Clemson. Ralph Hamilton's ruling in the town with him.
You asking my help?
I believe in buying insurance. Plenty of insurance. What do you say? No end to it, Cord. Between us, we could build the biggest cattle empire this country's ever seen.
I'm not interested in cattle empires. But for the Fort Clemson drive, you got yourself a trail boss.
You can write your own contract.
I'm not interested in money either.
Let's invite the boys over to celebrate the partnership.
No. I want to keep it quiet.
No, we move tomorrow.
I won't be leaving with you.
What are you giving me?
I'll join you in about 3 days. Trail boss rides with the herd. You hit the trail tomorrow. Head for Horse Thief Creek. I'll stay behind to see we have no competition. Fair enough?
You going trail herding again, little Johnny? Look out!
Don't turn around, John Cord. You're gonna get it. Well, your men gave it to my daddy. In the middle of the spine. You squeeze the trigger. I'm the biggest hero in Hamilton.
Little Johnny ain't got it.
Keep going. I'm gonna pick up my horse at the sheriff's. I'll see you.
Who's there? It's Cord.
You got yourself a trail boss, Ralph.
What changed your mind? You sound as if you were following a coffin, Douglas.
Guard that started moving his herd.
He was supposed to, wasn't he? We've got us a trail boss that can feed the herd on burned tumbleweed, water it on dry mud, and get us there with more cattle than we had to start with.
Is that all right with you, little brother? How many men have you got for the drive?
10 good men on the ranch.
We need some to tend to home, buddies.
I need all the good men I can get.
We can line up some vaqueros.
Good. Oh, I want these men to ride with me, too.
My husband doesn't read anymore, John Cord.
Let's hear the list.
Tom Powers, Rex Cogswell, Jim Whitaker, Paul Corbo, Dan Quince. These are the men who dragged you through town. What do you want, Mr. Cord? You get back at them?
I want those men.
Well, some of them were once good men on the trail, Douglas.
Yeah, that's right. When Tom Powers had both his arms. When Whitaker had...
Cord's your trail boss. What he says goes. You want those men, we'll get them. It's their herd, too.
I want you too, Douglas.
Oh, you're making a big mistake, Mr. Cord. Because I got both my arms and both eyes. And I'm still young.
I want you to ride with us, Ralph.
I should have shot you when I had the chance.
No. I think it's an act of great kindness. Do you know how long the months would be waiting here for news? I'll ride with you, Cord. May even be of some use riding night herd. Darkness is a great equalizer for a blind man.
Cord,
You're going, too. 3 days be enough time for you to get ready?
3 days.
We're not taking our herd for exercise, Cord. We've got to get there first.
Is this my show?
It's your show. To the herd, to the drive, to John Cord.
Mr. John Cord.
Don't worry about him. Trail driving is like breathing to him.
Uncle John, don't you know me?
Ain't she growed and stuff some?
Sandy Jeffrey. Well, you might grow into something a man could be interested in after all.
Something you could be interested in? Don't you remember, Uncle John? You were going to wait for me, and I was going to grow up real fast.
Yeah, well, I thought you boys thought this was too late in the year for a drive.
With you, we'd set out in the dead of winter. And you know, John, we can't leave this little granddaughter of mine stranded in Hamilton.
I can carry my weight on a drive.
That's blackmail. You better take her on as cook's louse.
But I'll eat dust all day and ride the drag.
I got somebody else pegged for that job. I guess you're still pretty fond of horses, aren't you?
Oh, Uncle John.
You can work in the remuda with the wranglers.
Just like old times, little John.
Hold it! Down there.
Do as he says.
Cord? Here. All the men you wanted. Douglas.
Boys from our ranch. Aruzas Vaqueros.
I am Juan Aruza, Senor Cord. Our men and I have agreed to ride with you, and we'll follow your orders.
I know your people. They'll do.
Gracias, senor.
And these are...
I know. The pride of Hamilton.
All of you know the rules of the trail.
I'd like to say something, Cord, for all of us.
On the trail, my men call me Mr. Cord.
I haven't thrown in my bedroll yet, Cord.
Say you're safe, Powers.
We agreed to ride with you
For me.
for Mr. Hamilton's sake. Now, it isn't hard to figure why you picked a lot of us. But we'll take anything you can hand out, as long as you do your level best to beat Gart to Fort Clemson. If you have any other notions,
Finish, Powers. The day's short.
if you have any other notions, we'll kill you.
Is that all?
Anybody else itching to make a speech?
All right, let's get going. Bedrolls in the wagon. Line up for work orders.
Mr. Cord,
Ma'am,
will you give me my assignment now?
you've got your assignment. Taking care of your husband. Butcher that one.
That's one of the finest cows in the herd.
Shy, stampede maker. Let the chuck wagon have it.
That's the lead steer for us.
A most majestic animal, senor. I take him up to point.
All right. Get ready to move.
Just a moment, son. You've forgotten something. I didn't forget. All right, get it over with. Almighty God, thou knowest these men who bow their heads before thee. Hardworking, God-fearing, they beseech that thou go with them on this arduous journey they are about to undertake. We ask for guidance and blessing for man and beast. Amen.
All right, Thomas Jefferson. Let her roll.
riders. Tighten up the gap.
Want us to choke to death?
Move up where you can head off trouble before it starts. Move up.
Well, we've got them off to a good start.
Have your riders trim the flanks. It's widening out.
I expect you to ride drag and eat dirt all the way.
Well, nothing says we won't eat dirt, one way or another.
Maybe you just remember that we, both of us, used to ride point.
Uncle John! I can't tell you what it means to me. I mean, all my life I've dreamed about riding the trail with you all grown up.
Riding with me means doing your job. You belong with the Remuda. You better forget about the uncle. You're getting too grown up for that.
All right. Mr. Cord!
What is it, Miss Hamilton?
Would you speak to Ralph? He insists on riding.
Why shouldn't he? A man needs to feel the wind and the sun on his face. That all?
Mr. Cord? Do you think we'll make it?
Who can tell?
You sure picked a cozy spot for our midday rest, little Johnny.
We'll bed down here for the night.
We've hardly trailed half a day.
Find out back by dark. See if they don't scatter or crowd too much. Try and get them to lie down.
Mr. Cord, just how much time you planning to donate to Garth?
You, Arusa, take charge till I get back.
Si, senor.
Excuse us, boys. Sit down. Mischief. Been looking for you all day. Hamilton herd's a good 3 days behind you. Huh? Who's taking them? I am. You. Bet you're up in two saddles at once, huh? Aren't you spreading your influence a little too far? Keep your herd pointed due east. You should hit Horse Thief Creek in about 10 days. Where are you taking them? Northeast. Dismal River. It's bone dry, isn't it? No. They'll be able to smell it. It'll be too thin to plow and too thick to drink. Those cows will go berserk. That's a sight a man would enjoy seeing, huh? You stick with your herd. I'll be able to join you after the Dismal.
As I walked out in the streets of Laredo, as I walked out in Laredo one day, I spied a poor cowboy all wrapped in white linen, all wrapped in white linen, as cold as the clay.
Well, what lies ahead, John? Go northeast.
seems peaceable.
You're still like my boy. John, I was wondering, is it a starry night?
Yeah, there's plenty of stars. The moon's coming up. Give me to put this on. It's getting cold. Good night.
Night, John.
Oh, beat the drum slowly and play the fife lowly, and may the dead march as you carry me along. Take me to the green valley, there lay the Sadorni, for I'm a poor cowboy and oh, I've done wrong.
Wrangler. Wrangler!
Looks like he's been ridden hard.
Beat him.
Like he's covered a lot of territory.
Then rub him down. Wrangler.
That you, little Johnny?
Thomas Jefferson, what are you doing up this time of night?
Wait to see if you're hungry.
No, thanks.
Put your bedroll over there. George Washington built your fire. You wanting to be off by yourself like that, we figured you needed it. You know, John, there's nothing much George Washington and I wouldn't do for you.
What's the matter, Thomas Jefferson?
We'd stick by you till hell froze over and you could skate on it.
Sure.
But if you're aiming to do what it looks like you're doing, if you're planning to lead them fine steers to ruination, we're walking out. So help me.
When I need a preacher, Thomas Jefferson, I'll send for it.
Did you find trouble ahead?
What are you doing out here?
I want to talk to you.
Seems like everybody has something to say to me tonight.
John, it was a mistake for me and Ralph to come along. I want you to send us back home.
Why?
I'm afraid. I'm beginning to remember things.
And what's wrong with remembering?
Seems like you're always with the cattle.
Seems like they're better than most people to be with.
Sounds like the old town court.
When do you think we'll get them to water? You've been avoiding me.
Seems like there aren't half enough hours in the day.
Is that the only reason? Is that what Sandy was complaining about? She's in love with you, you know.
Sandy? It's hero worship. She'll get over it.
When are we going to tell Ralph?
When the time comes.
Because of John Cord. We've just about had enough of John Cord. It's finished, Mr. Hamilton. We've cut out our cows and we're heading home. Thought you ought to know.
What are you getting at, Powers?
Well, we figured our few had to be better off at home, alive.
John Cord will get us to Fort Clemson. His herds always make it.
Oh, he lost the race for us before we started. And it doesn't look like he aims to catch up.
But he will. Why do you think I begged him to ride for us? There's never been a trail boss like him.
Not this time, Mr. Hamilton. He took this job just to get even with us.
He's out to ruin us.
Maybe. But he won't be able to go through with it. Trail driving is his life. It's what he was born for. It might be in him to destroy us. But not the cattle. Not the cattle.
Well, if you believe that, Mr. Hamilton, you stay with him, but we're going.
Hold it. Nobody cuts out without my permission. If you've lost your stomach for trail driving, you can go home, but the cows stay with the herd. I signed to deliver 4,000 head of cattle, and I'll deliver them with or without you. Now, Rooster, get those cows back in the herd. The food stays with the drive. You want us to starve? You want to go home? That's your business. Ha!
All right, we can't spend the day here eating. We got a herd to move.
Little brother, you take charge while I'm gone.
Direction is due north.
Due north. We've been heading for the...
Keep moving till midnight and drive them.
All right. Don't anybody get too comfortable tonight. We're going to start tomorrow before sunrise. There's a good way to get shot. You were joining us at Horse Thief Creek. I'm not going to join you.
No, something up?
I'm going to do my best to get my herd to Fort Clemson before yours.
What changed your mind?
I don't know how to lead 5,000 head of cattle to their death, no matter how I feel about the people who own them.
That's mighty noble of you. Somebody to write a ballad about you. What am I supposed to do? Fold my arms and let you pass me?
If I can pass you fair and square, I'll pass you. From here on, it's up to each of us.
Uh-huh.
You got no complaints, Garth. With the head start you got, the odds are all in your favor.
I guess you're still heading for Dismal River.
There's no water in the Dismal, I told you that. We're heading for Horse Thief, same as you.
Thanks. Thanks for telling me, Cord.
You can ride out and cut him down.
Doesn't matter if he gets back to his herd. He told me all I need to know. You notice how set he was on us going to Horse Thief Creek?
Yeah.
That's why he joined up with me in the first place. To make sure we headed there. And he came tonight to make double sure. You know what I think? I think he knows that Horse Thief Creek is dry. All right. We're heading for Dismal River.
First we crawl, then we gallop. Makes no sense. How'd you go? We should have quit him this afternoon the way you wanted to. He'll kill us all, and the cattle, too.
As long as we're on the trail, he's the boss.
I, for one, wouldn't mind stringing him up and relieving him of the job.
You've blown a good deal of courage behind my back, Wrangler.
Are you calling me a coward?
Read your own meaning. We hit the trail in 3 hours. Arusa? I checked the Dismal. It's dried up since I came through a while back, so we're picking the Horse Thief, even though it's a lot further.
He's lying.
He hasn't been to the Dismal or Horse Thief. Been cooking up some kind of a deal with Garth, I know. Because I followed it.
Next time you leave the herd without permission, don't come back.
That all you got to say, Mr. Cord?
No. There's something I think you should all understand. The real tough herding's ahead of us. So if any of you think it's been hard up to now, any of you want to quit, now's when you speak up.
I've had all the cord herd drive I want.
Thomas Jefferson, get him his bedroll.
When you get back to Hamilton, will you tell my wife?
Hamilton's a dead town. I'm riding on to Fort Clemson. Maybe I can get a start there.
At least one of us will get there.
You're working into a good man, Whitaker.
Let him go. Anybody else?
Could be I was wrong. Maybe that gun I saw in Garth's hand wasn't an act. Maybe it wasn't.
Beautiful sights, senor. You think maybe we got 2 days to give them?
I don't know. Remember, we got to get the herd to Fort Clemson first. You notice there's no sign of Garth watering his herd here. If he took him to the Dismal after I warned him against it, we've got our 2 days and more.
Isn't he beautiful?
Very beautiful.
So what are you going to do about him?
We'll talk about that at the end of the trail.
Lord, getting so I know your horse. Something's worrying you.
Worrying me? No, nothing.
A man could be worried about the State Plains and not be ashamed.
Cows are fit, they'll make it to the Pecos.
Funny thing how a man can't stop doing what he's born for. Not a man like you, anyway. A man like me, either. I've been thinking, when we get to Fort Clemson, I'll keep right on going.
What are you talking about?
Blind man's no use on a ranch. You and Douglas run it. Run it and share it. Don't you understand? I'm offering you everything I've got. Just make sure the cattle get through. There are some things a man is born for. Some things that don't rightfully belong to him.
You don't have to bribe me, Ralph. I'll get the herd through.
These make 27.
You won't meet up.
No, that's my job.
the matter? Nobody hungry?
Too tuckered out.
Hang on. We'll make it.
You mind if I eat with you?
Sit down.
You see, senor? What I see? The platelets! We made it! The platelets! The platelets! Water! Water! Water!
Never knew you fiddled, Cogswell. Why didn't you break it out before? Didn't feel like it before. I feel like it now, you can bet. There was only a mile to Tumbleweed with 2 saloons. Don't saloon keepers entitled to some of our money?
That's right. They sure are.
The orders are we give Tumbleweed the white bunk. It's time he stopped giving orders, Mr. High and Mighty Cord. Shall we tell him what to do with his orders?
You said the word. It's all right with me.
And about time. Hey, Trail Boss, we want to have some words with you. We figured that you didn't mean the order that we can't go into town.
I meant it.
You gonna let us go peaceable? Or do we have to shove you out of the way?
We'll do it, believe me. For 5 years, you've been remembering a drunken spree that wrecked your town. Now you want me to turn you loose to tear some other town apart.
We ain't gonna hurt Tumbleweed. We're decent people.
Decent people wrecked your store. Decent people, every one of them. They didn't want to hurt Hamilton. They were just blowing off steam, just like you.
These men are different. I can vouch for every one of them.
After 2 months on a trail drive, nobody's any different. You want a drink? Here. Soak up all you want.
Now, get out of our way.
Next man that steps forward.
All right, good. We're coming.
Wait, you crazy fools! Listen to me. Listen to me. Don't do something you'll all be ashamed of for the rest of your lives.
All I want to do is go to town.
Hey! Hey! Let Mr. Hamilton have his say. When I picked John Cord as trail boss, I told you one thing. He'd get our herd through. Now let me tell you something else. John Cord always carries his own whiskey, special, to keep a bunch of worn-out, trail-crazy saddle tramps like you from wrecking a town like Tumbleweed. And he forgot his brandy barrel and his preacher feelings when he hit Hamilton 5 years ago. I'll tell you what happened 5 years ago. It was a time like now, when there were more cows than buyers. John Cord was driving somebody's herd from the south. He camped outside of Hamilton after 6 weeks on the trail. Broke open a barrel. Gave his men a chance to let off steam. There I was with a herd of my own ready to start. And no man who raced John Cord stood a chance if he raced him fair. I was desperate. So while his men were having their bout with the whiskey barrel, and while he and I were having a friendly drink, I had one of my men, named Garth, crack him over the head. We scattered his herd. And we, not John Cord, we turned his drunken crew loose.
He was the man that made you blind, wasn't he?
Yes. He was the one that gave me the blow that cost me my eyes. I'll tell you how.
It doesn't matter anymore, Ralph.
It's time they knew about it. It's time everybody knew about it. John Cord came storming into Hamilton later that night. Too late to stop his rampaging crew. He came looking for me. He was suspicious. I was the one he had trusted. Now he was suspicious. I had to get mad or else admit he was right, so I got mad. I taught him about losing control of his men, his herd.
That's what the fight in Granger's saloon was all about.
You let him go to prison?
I was the guilty one. But I felt sorry for myself. At the time of the trial, I just found out that I'd be blind for the rest of my life. I was bitter, vengeful.
He should have killed you.
There have been plenty of times I wished he had. Now, if you want to drag me up and down the camp, no one will stop you. Mr. Cord, if you want to belt me in the face, I'll hold still. What I want to drink will join me.
Ralph's back there, Janice. Well, I think he needs you.
The men, at least, are big enough to say they're sorry. You love him very much, don't you, Sandy? That's none of your business. He doesn't even know I'm alive.
What is it?
At the beginning, when you wouldn't let me go home, you wanted to hurt me, didn't you? That's all there was to it. Wasn't it? I deserved it.
That was in the beginning.
And later? And now?
Mr. Cord! Hey, somebody coming. It's Whitaker. What'd you come back for? Change your mind? Mr. Cord, where is he?
Well, Whitaker,
I made it to Fort Clemson. I ran into Garth in the saloon there. He took his herd to the Dismal and lost him.
just like you said.
He's hiring gunmen. He wanted me to join with him.
Join with him for what?
He's planning to wait for you with 40 men at Indian Pass. He wants the Hamilton herd.
I hope he wants the small war that goes with it.
This is getting to be a real herd drive, little Johnny.
I take it you're back with us, Whitaker.
Thanks, boss.
Let's get ready for guard. Get down. Get down. Keep down.
Being real smart. Wait for us in a gully. All right. He wants to play games. We can play games, too. Let's get at it. He's up there someplace. I think he spotted us. Well, I've done all I could.
I need your help, Douglas. You know what you're supposed to do.
Yes, sir. Lead out.
Cut him down.
Senor, over there. Got it.
Throw your guns down. Let him go. Put your gun away. Now turn around. You want to put your hands up or you want to try me?
You don't make sense, Cord. You're a cattleman, not a gunman. I've been around, and you know it.
You want to try me?
Yeah.
You live.
It's a pity you had to figure everybody as crooked as you are. You could have beat us easy if you believed me about the Dismal. You know, you could have had that empire. It's the way it goes. Here's the trail log, Ralph. To date, we've lost 182 head.
Out of 4,000? That's the usual Cord miracle. Why the formal report?
I'll let you know where you can send my pay. I'm leaving, Ralph.
Before the herd is delivered?
We're almost there now. Douglas can take it the rest of the way. Next year, we'll be taking them all the way. He's a full-fledged trail boss now.
Why the herd to leave us?
I hear there's a lot of grass in the northwest.
I offered you a partnership, John.
Somebody's waiting for me. I'm planning to settle down.
First choice? Well, you seem to know what you want, John. You know best what's right.
Well, the end of the trail for us, Ralph.
Trail boss, say goodbye to the men for me. Tell them they're as good a bunch of boys as I ever rode with.
Janice.
I wish you could see what a pretty little face she has, Ralph.
It's a good thing for her you were on this drive.
John Cord! That was no way to say goodbye to old friends.
I'm sorry, Sandy. Someday you'll understand.
I understand. And so does Janice. Only she can't do anything about it, and I can. I mean, you don't play uncle to a girl for practically all her life and let her think and think about you and then just ride off. It's only proper to give her a chance.
What kind of a chance?
I'd like a chance to go to the free grass with you. I'd like a chance to get to be first choice.
You got so much growing up to do, Sandy, and between now and then, so much forgetting, too.
Oh, I'll never forget.
We'll see.
Will we? Will you come back and see?
I'll come back.
You promise?
I promise if it gets to that.
It'll get to that.